35-year-old woman is behind bars for fatally shooting a 50-year-old man. At 8:46 p.m. on Friday the 17th of May, authorities responded to the 700 block of Dakota Street in Lexington, Kentucky on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived, they found an unresponsive man outside with at least 2 gunshot wounds. He was unable to be saved and was pronounced dead at the scene. The victim was identified as 50-year-old Russell Houston, and his death was ruled a homicide. Later that night at 10:41 p.m, 35-year-old Sherry Phillips was arrested near the intersection of Morrison Avenue and North Broadway when she was found in possession of meth and crack cocaine. Investigators said that she had 11.52 grams of the controlled substances in plain view. Police said that Sherry initially caught the officers' attention when she matched the description of the suspect in the shooting. Sherry was initially booked into the Fayette County Detention Center on 2 counts of first-degree trafficking of a controlled substance. On Thursday the 23rd of May, Sherry was additionally charged with murder and possession of a firearm by convicted felon charges and remains held on a $1 million bond. The motive of the killing and the relationship between the suspect and the victim is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. A South Carolina couple are behind bars for sex trafficking their 14-year-old daughter to a 67-year-old man. On Thursday the 23rd of May, James Paul Wilson and April Renee Lawrence were charged with human trafficking of the victim under 18. They're being held at the Anderson County Jail without bond. The Anderson County Sheriff's Office said that the investigation began in April. The couple brought their 14-year-old daughter to a 67-year-old man in Greenville County whenever he asked. Further investigation revealed the man would send the parents a text message and $20 via Cash App each time. The parents made more than $1,300 in about a month of trafficking their daughter to the man, equating to at least 65 rapes for the month. Investigators said that the 14-year-old victim and the man she was being trafficked to were known to each other because the girl was dating the man's son. The 14-year-old girl told detectives that she didn't want to go to the man's house anymore, but her father made her. The sheriff's office said that William Berenson has been charged with criminal sexual conduct with a minor for taking advantage of the couple's offer to traffic their daughter. The investigation into the matter continues. A homicide investigation is underway after a 29-year-old man was fatally shot. At 3:27 a.m. on Saturday the 25th of May, authorities responded to the 400 block of Railroad Avenue in Charleston, West Virginia on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived, they found a deceased man later identified as Dimitri Coleman with gunshot wounds. Witnesses told investigators that they were in the area of Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill when an unknown suspect approached the victim from the rear and without provocation grabbed him by the throat and shot him multiple times. The suspect then ran away east into an alley towards Watts Street. As he fled, multiple people fired shots at him. Authorities said that there was no evidence that any of the return shots hit the suspect. The suspect was described as an older black man, wearing a black jacket and black pants. No arrests have been made to date, and the motive of the killing is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. On Saturday the 18th of May, 57-year-old Albert Frand of Glen Burnie, Maryland was arrested and charged with use of communication systems to facilitate certain offences against minors, child solicitation. Albert travelled about 265 miles to Covington, Virginia with the intention of meeting a minor under the age of 15. He planned on taking the minor back to Maryland to become a daughter-wife, which is when a middle-aged or older man is determined to be in a relationship with a considerably younger girl. When Albert arrived in Covington, law enforcement officials took him into custody. He remains held at the Allegheny Regional Jail without bond. The investigation into the matter continues.